So today we're talking about AI. For the most part, I'm going to be focusing on ChatGPT. And I want to ask you a question. From 1 to 5, how familiar are you with ChatGPT? Give me like 5. I'm super good. 2, 1. How many? 4. I see Camille 4, Lee 2, Sabrina 2. All right, we got something to learn today then, right? Fantastic. All right, let's get started. So we're talking about the ultimate guide to ChatGPT for real estate agents. What are we covering today? The mindset shift. ChatGPT is not for marketing. This is not just a tool that will help you write property description or text for your Instagram post. It's an AI assistant that can replace in-house assistant with 80% of repetitive tasks. Most agents use AI with the purpose of write a listing description, helping them instead of helping them to think and operate better. So today I'll show you step-by-step use case how to implement this. So what we're going to be covering today, we will be covering lead generation with AI, marketing and social media, client communication follow-up, market research and negotiation, and time management. And as we're speaking, ChatGPT just released the operator. Who heard about operator? Anyone? Well, operator is more advanced technology that can actually do the tasks for you. At this level, operator can book restaurants, order food from Instacart. But we're gonna, as the technology expands, AI will be able to write emails on your behalf, negotiate, send text messages, schedule appointments. There is so much more that the AI and ChatGPT bring to the table in the next few months. On today's presentation, I have a presentation on 4.0, the paid version. A lot of these things will be included in this 4.0 model, and we will be covering this aspect for now. So first tool I want you to show you, and I'll be jumping off this presentation, sharing my screen. Whoever got into trouble when a client asks you to show them 10 properties and you need to figure out the logistic, how much time you're going to spend there? Raise the hand. Whoever got into this trouble. Yeah, 10 appointments. How to figure that out? How to get from A to B? All right, let's start right there. And what I wanted to share with you, that a huge chunk of properly using ChatGPT is properly writing prompts. However, we have ChatGPT to help us write prompts. This is why I wanted to show how to write a prompt for that particular task. Check this out. I simply asked ChatGPT, help me write a prompt for scheduled appointments. I need to put addresses in the logistical manner, starting from the furthest point from me, then schedule meeting at the furthest point and start coming closer. So all you're going to do is save this prompt, save it in your notes. And when you have 15 different properties to show, you put this list of properties just below this prompt. And at the end, you can even ask ChatGPT to create a picture with a map, and it will show you in real life in the map what's the path for you to go from one showing to another. All right, going back to the presentation, you probably want to hear how we can utilize other functions of ChatGPT. Share. What's that? All right, so we were talking about what's included in this presentation. Lead generation, we just covered that. So we move into lead generation, how ChatGPT can help you find more clients. So using ChatGPT for cold email and DM outreach. So my prompt would be, write a friendly but persuasive DM to homeowner whose property expired from MLS, if you're talking about like expired leads. And it doesn't have to be a DM, it can be an email. Keep it short and casual, but position me as the expert who can still sell their home. Can we rephrase it and say, write persuasive mailer? Sure we can, and you will have a prompt for a mailer, right? For sale by owner lead scripts. Write conversational script for sale by owner, include open-ended questions to uncover their motivation and objections. And you probably heard from me that we have great scripts here in Tom Ferry that we can start off learning. However, using ChatGPT to add more to what we already have might be a great way for you to expand with more ideas and adjust it to your market. Share influence and SOI engagement. The prompt would be, give me casual but engaging text message I can send to past clients to check in and see if they know anyone thinking about buying or selling. Oh, you plug this into the prompt. And again, this is the prompt. You plug it into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT starts writing messages. Can you ask them to give you 10 messages? And then what you can do with the most updated version where you can schedule this prompt. So you can start scheduling your text messages in current version of 4.0 using this prompt. So basically, if you want to send a text message every Monday at 9, you can use this prompt and schedule this text message templates to be in ChatGPT every Monday at 9. All you got to do is just come back, copy, paste in your phone, or if you send in messages from the CRM, that is that simple. Now, LinkedIn networking, prompt is short, professional LinkedIn message to connect with real estate investors in my city and offer them market insights. LinkedIn, but also why won't we add networking with other agents in Tom Ferry ecosystem? We can very similarly use this prompt, make the variation, write a short professional Facebook message to connect with real estate professionals across Tom Ferry ecosystem that might be interested in connecting with me and exchanging referrals. Can we do that? And again, we put this into ChatGPT scheduling, and ChatGPT will have these messages for you at every certain given time and day that you choose. Marketing social media. All right, well, for social media, this is something that I want to pay a little more attention to, and I might stop sharing for a second. So when you record a video, what would be the process for us to make this post? Let's start from Instagram posting, right? So you create a video, how to multiply your video to have many different types of content that you can share through different channels. So where I would start when I create a video, I record a video on a topic. Let's say this is an Instagram video since we're talking about Instagram. So step one, we need to transcribe the video. The easiest way for you to transcribe the video is using app captions. Keep in mind, you can also use caption app to edit your video. This is the new additions to pro version of captions that was original. Now you can edit it right in captions using AI. You can add B-rolls. B-rolls are like those short clips or pictures that pop up on the screen, making your video more engaging. But most importantly, the best feature, and obviously it can put the text on the screen because a lot of users watch video with the sound off. But what I love the most is that actually pulls the transcription of your video that you can bring to ChatGPT, have ChatGPT to write the post for your Instagram post, write the text for your Instagram post. And you can even ask ChatGPT to create a thumbnail for your Instagram post, at least the background for your Instagram post, because you probably want to have your face on the thumbnail of Instagram post, that you can do in Canva. And we will be talking about Canva in just a second. But where I'm leading you to, now you have the text. Let's say you're creating a video on market update. Now you have this text that you can repurpose in your vlog or blog on the website. You can repurpose it with an email to your database, pretty much sharing the same data that you used in the video, but now it's in a form of the email. Can you make it shorter and use that as the text post in apps like Reddit, or I would say in threads where video is not as popular as the text would. Even Facebook tend to have more responses on the text posts comparing to video posts. Because where we go to see videos, typically we go to Instagram or maybe TikTok. In Facebook, we typically read the thread, read the feed of the thread of the feed, and we engage in text communication a lot more often rather than Instagram. So one simple video can be easily repurposed for different purposes. Again, NotebookLM, for those who attended my previous group call after Elite Retreat, I mentioned NotebookLM, where you can use the same data, upload it to NotebookLM, and NotebookLM will create an interactive podcast between two AIs with male and female voices who will be discussing your video, your data, and they will even call you by name, like Klaus just recorded a great video on South Florida market update. He discussed and going into the topic. How can we repurpose that? We can certainly use this data, upload it to, let's say, Google Drive or Dropbox, and have a link and implement this link into your email marketing, into your website, where a person doesn't necessarily want to read all the details, but they want to cluster all that information into easy to consume receiving content. All right, so marketing and social media, AI is your content machine. So for Instagram posts, give me 3 engaging Instagram post ideas for real estate that generate comments, including compelling captions and CTA. For that purpose, this is what I want to share with you. And again, I'll stop sharing. I'll let you take a picture of this prompt so you can just reconfigure it. However, what I want to bring on the topic of social media, using AI voice-enabled feature. So at the very beginning of this presentation, I mentioned this is not just a tool that will help you write listing description or text for your Instagram post. What you can do is talk to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to ask you questions. It's like brainstorming with ChatGPT on what videos would you like to record, what kind of content you want to record based on your niche, your location, and your current audience. Ask ChatGPT to get enough context so you will have way less work to do and way less brainstorming, because what's the most difficult part of social media content creation? Coming up with content and scripts, right? I'm not saying that you need to necessarily just read the script, and I'm really not a big fan when agents use Caption AI and read the script, and Caption AI kind of fix the eye contact with the camera because it doesn't necessarily deliver the emotion. On the flip side, if you read the script and you understand what key points of the video you planning on creating, that will speed the process up significantly. So in content creation process, my suggestion would be start with the voice feature. Make sure that ChatGPT asks you enough questions to understand the context of your business, of your audience, of your niche? Do you want to record more funny videos and you want to have the whole scenario for it? In many cases, these days, we want to have different shots in the video on social media in order to keep the person's attention, the audience attention. If you're just talking to the camera for a minute on social media, it's really hard to catch the attention. So you might want to start in the office, then continue in a coffee shop, then maybe do your call to action at the house. So everything might be written down for you by ChatGPT, and batch recording is the key to success with social media. Have this prompt written and saved will save you a lot of time as you first understand better your audience, your niche. You can even upload your recent reviews or even all the reviews and ask ChatGPT to find similarities in the reviews, other than when everyone's saying that you're a great agent, most likely that these type of reviews you're all getting. But they also point in certain details that you might be missing on a large scale of all the reviews that ChatGPT can bring to your attention, and use that to determine what would be your niche and how to use this niche to create perfect prompts and scripts. So for YouTube video scripts, write 60-second video script explaining why 2025 is great time for first-time home buyer in city. Again, this is just a sample prompts that you can adjust to your niche, to your understanding of how you would like to run them. Write a short email newsletter explaining the recent home prices and trends. And most importantly, ask ChatGPT to do the online research prior to each prior to each script that they produce. So you want to stay relevant. And let's say if your niche, let's say relocation, you might want to make sure that ChatGPT runs the online research on most recent trends for relocation. Is there a, let's say, relocation company that might help you? Maybe moving company, or let's say list of the properties that are, if let's say your client temporarily relocate into rental that are easy with approval process, and they can move in right away if they decide to rent until they buy. All right, communication follow-ups. So communication follow-ups, I wanted to stop here for a second as well, and wanted to show you a couple of things. First of all, the negotiation. Whoever been into difficult negotiation where you're really stuck, like I have no idea how to pull this off, right? So when you get into a position where like there is a problem, well, what we can do first, obviously negotiating in an email makes it 10 times easier rather than doing this over the phone, simply because it removes the emotions. Because when there is a problem, we tend to be emotional, sellers tend to be emotional, buyers tend to be emotional, and we need to keep the calm tone and trying to find a solution. So if you can turn it into email and negotiate with other parties in email, ChatGPT has this plugin, it's called Negotiator. It's part of 4.0 and it's already included. You can upload the thread of all the emails and ChatGPT will come up with answers to everything that they say. All you need to do is just guide the ChatGPT to what the outcome are you aiming to achieve throughout this negotiation, and feed the responses from the other party. It's that simple. Another way for you to take care of transactions, I'll share the screen one more time, is create these projects. So let me show you a couple things. So first of all, when you click on ChatGPT 4.0, many of you will see this ChatGPT 4.0 with scheduled tasks. That's what I meant when you can take the prompt, plug it in, and have ChatGPT to write you different emails or different text messages at a certain time. And you don't need to cut. This releases you from the necessity of you going back to notes, plug it in, and remembering at what time of the day and what day of the week you need to do this repetitive task. That can be done with showings. If you do the showings, ChatGPT will remind you, let's say, Eric, you have showings on Sunday. Plug in your addresses that you're planning to show, and I will guide you where to start and how to schedule these appointments. Very similar with social media, very similar with your emails. Another thing I wanted to show you, projects. So if you click on project, let's say I'll click on this one. What you're going to see first, you're going to see the file section. So let's say you have a project for a particular property that you're selling. Upload in file section the contract, and ChatGPT will read and understand who's the buyer, who's the seller, what are the terms of the contract, and then add the instructions. Instructions might be follow the guideline of the contract, help me set the reminders, give me the deadlines on the inspection, on the mortgage contingency, and help me to create calendar. Help me remind my clients on when we need to, if you represent a buyer, when we need to send a reply to inspection, or when the mortgage contingency deadline, and it will help you set these deadlines and remind you. Similar thing, when you create a project, it narrows down to a specific project compared to starting a new chat. So the more you feed into a project, the better ChatGPT understand the context and context of how much information you can bring into ChatGPT will drive the outcome that you can get from it. So that is another way for you to create more automated workflow. It's like hiring an assistant for $20. I understand that the new version, the pro version, gonna cost you, and it's already available. Let's see. Oh, it's down here. So the one that I started talking about, the operator, it's currently available. You can already get it at $200 per month. I'm right here on Plus. However, when the operator grows, $200 will replace a personal assistant. You can get the text message, and you have ChatGPT give you certain ways of you handle the conversation, and ChatGPT can respond to messages, manage your schedule, manage your transactions. So that's a huge one that is coming up. So far, you can it's limited to like buying groceries, setting up appointments, reserving tables, scheduling flights, which is still very nice and brings a lot of automated tasks into an automation level. However, got a problem with changing formats. We had that question one time when there is a problem, let's say changing PNG format to JPEG format, or changing thumbnail for YouTube into a form of the thumbnail for Instagram, right? So all we need to do is just upload the file, ask ChatGPT to change format, change the layout. Boom, in less than 10 seconds, you're getting thumbnail that fits any type of social media. So for, let's say, Facebook, we probably want to see one-on-one format. For Instagram, we're gonna need 1080 by 1920, etc. And again, we want to change the formats to fit every specific type of social media. Now, moving forward, let's get back to my presentation. I wanted to ask any questions so far, because I'm going pretty fast, and I assume everyone's good, right? All right. So client communication follow-up, AI for relationship building. So follow-up emails for open house visitors. And this is a repetitive task. If you have your own open houses, I bet you have every Sunday an open house. So instead of coming up with a text for the prompt every time, why won't we just write a warm but a direct follow-up email for someone who's visited my open house but hasn't responded to my text? Include soft call to action. Let's say that would be the prompt for continuous follow-up. Objection handling. Buyer said they want to wait until next interest rates drop. Write me professional but persuasive email explaining why now is still good time to buy. So this is another way for us to use ChatGPT, not necessarily just as a tool for writing, but also as a tool for brainstorming with ChatGPT. What would be the best way to handle certain objection? Text message follow-up, old leads. Give me 3 shots, short and engaging text messages I can send to leads who haven't responded in over 6 months. Put it in there, change 3 to 10, then come back to your CRM and have your CRM schedule these text messages in advance. Boom, you have enough text messages for the next couple weeks or even a whole month, depends on the frequency. Use ChatGPT, or this time we have Revi rolling out in about a week now. So for those who's not aware, we're switching from Illum to Revi, and Revi has AI that's already available to everyone. Whoever tried a Revi? Anyone?
I haven't been able to get into Revi, and I called the number, but I haven't gotten a call yet.
All right. Well, make sure that you use the same credentials.
I did. It's not letting me.
Well, if there is a technical problem, I'm not a techie guy in terms of the figuring out. If you have any problems, you can always call to support at, email support at tomferry.com. They will figure that technical part out. What I wanted to say is with Revi or with ChatGPT, what you can do, upload the data that is available in your MLS, how many sales, how many pending, how many actives, compare that data to, let's say, last month or last year, and have ChatGPT to create compelling predictions of what's going to happen on the market. And now you can use this data either through ChatGPT or Revi.ai in terms of you first creating content. Number 2, speak to your audience, to your clients more intelligently, explaining to them that you worked with AI. Just imagine how impressive that would be, that you did the analysis of most recent data that is happening in your city. You analyzed it with AI, and AI predicting this type of outcomes in the future. Let's say the interest rates might come down, or prices will come down. Give AI enough context, and it will provide information very, very close to what most economists and analytics predicts. And just try to compare it, and you'll see how powerful it is. I wanted to mention, have you ever used ChatGPT to write your property description based on pictures? Have anyone tried that?
Yes, I did. It works very well, and it's saving tons of time. You just choosing pictures that you want to upload to MLS. You uploading them to ChatGPT. I believe it's not allowed like more than 10 pictures at once. And you just write in like ChatGPT, please write short description for MLS for each picture. And then you paste and copy.
Absolutely, yes. It allows only 10 pictures. And after 10 pictures, you can upload 10 more and 10 more until you upload, if you want to have that many. Because for the most part, when photographers take in pictures, they have just slight different angles. So for the most part, what you want to take pictures of kitchen, bathroom, exterior, and even with 10 pictures, ChatGPT will write compelling property descriptions in 10 seconds or less. So how ChatGPT helps? Daily task prioritization. So another way of us using ChatGPT for the purpose of time management and business planning, and many of you have already had conversation on how to create prompt that will help you understand what we need to do in our daily tasks based on our business plan. So this is what I suggest for that purpose. First, let's break it down by every single lead source that you're planning to get business from. And let's say we're planning to get business from open houses. So what we want to do is first upload the number of transactions that you're planning to get. Let's say we want to close 20 transactions from open houses. So write the prompt, ask ChatGPT to estimate what actions do we need to take in order for us to close 20 transactions from open houses. We want to break this down by marketing and prospecting activities. And we want to add more context to ChatGPT by what are we aiming to accomplish. So I would say we definitely want to input phone conversations and frequency of phone conversations. We want to add text messages. We want to add emails and have ChatGPT write these emails on your behalf. We might want to have, let's say, video calls or video emails to them. This way, you'll have your standard operating procedure that you can literally just copy paste. If you follow up boss user, you can copy paste to your action plan. And for those tasks that can be automated, let's say sending emails, you can just set it and forget it. Follow-up boss will replace their name with variables. I mean, make their name variables, and it will replace with their name. And you all set with things that can be automated. Certain things cannot. No one can replace you on the phone, but follow-up boss will remind you that, Lana, it's time for you to call your open house leads. It's 9 o'clock, and you don't need to keep this elsewhere. If you're not follow-up boss user, you might take advantage of Asana. It is a free tool that helps you manage transactions. Trello, very similar thing, or Monday.com. However, I'm the guy of simplifying things. If you get follow-up boss, everything can be done through one platform. So I want to share with you this prompt that I was talking about. So prompt, I have 3 hours to work today. Help me structure my time for maximum productivity as a real estate agent. Pretty much a shorter version, because if I would put everything that I said before, probably going to take the whole text, the whole screen. But this is the shorter version of how ChatGPT can help you optimize your time management. And it's really going to give you, Camille, you need to put 9 to 10 to call 20 leads from open houses. All you're going to do is just plug it into your CRM, have CRM synced with your Google Calendar, and when you start your business day, Google Calendar will tell you exactly what needs to be done and when.
Okay.
So takeaways from today: ChatGPT helps with lead gen, marketing, follow-up, market research, and business planning. Your success depends on the prompts you use. AI to think better, not just work faster. Actionable challenge: use at least one of today's AM prompts in your business this week. And the last slide I have: AI isn't here to replace you. It's here to give you more time, better decision, and competitive advantage. So I wanted to share that slide that we had to share with Tom. Actually, Tom shared with us a few weeks ago at the Lead Retreat, when the research showed that comparing doctors and AI, when making the decision on the patients, the research found that doctors making 73% of correct conclusions based on their knowledge. Well, when doctors added AI, the numbers went just 3 points. It was up to 76%. And the reason for that was doctors know how to treat patients, but they don't know necessarily how to write prompts in the AI. However, AI itself gave 93% accuracy. So the key to success with AI, and why I'm telling you this, is the ability for you to write prompts, use AI to help you write these prompts, have these prompts stored, and number one, maximize the AI ability to speed up the workflow. But most importantly, what I wanted to deliver on this call, not just the technical part, but the way that AI can help you think smarter.